elevate, motivate, inspire the divine light within you with Yolanda. Welcome, beautiful souls. Last week, we created our peace clause. We identified what deserves protection. This week, we turn inward and ask a deeper question. What happened to the version of me I left behind while trying to survive? Because survival has a cost, not always financially, not always physically, but emotionally, energetically, spiritually. Sometimes survival requires to disconnect from our needs, disconnect from our feelings, disconnect from our truth. And over time, that disconnection becomes normal until one day we wake up exhausted. Not because life is difficult, because we have become strangers to ourselves. Many people think exhaustion comes from doing too much, but often exhaustion comes from carrying too much. The burden of being strong, the burden of fixing everything and everyone, the burden of overgiving, the burden of constantly proving your worth, the burden of never allowing yourself to rest. And every burden creates friction, friction against your peace, friction against your purpose, friction against your healing. The more friction we carry, the harder it becomes to hear our intuition, the harder it becomes to trust ourselves, the harder it becomes to become who we are meant to be. That is why healing is not always about adding something. Sometimes healing is a subtraction, removing habits, removing the beliefs, removing the responsibilities that no longer belong to you. Because peace increases when friction decreases. Now, I want you to take this opportunity to ask these questions, and if you want to journal them, that is wonderful. Keep going. Here are the following questions I want you to think about this week. Who did I become to survive? What emotional burdens am I carrying? What roles I am ready to release? What will happen if I stop abandoning myself? Beautiful souls, you are not here to carry everything forever. You are here to earn rest. You are not here to prove your worth through exhaustion. You are ready to heal, to return, to remember, and to become safe for yourself again. Take this opportunity to really go within and feel what the exhausted version of you wants to say, and honor that, and try to make one small change throughout the month, one after the other, but don't force yourself. We do not want to create more friction. We just want to become aware, notice, and release. Before we close today's episode, place your hand over your heart and repeat after me. My peace is sacred. My energy deserves protection. I no longer negotiate away my well being. Peace is my responsibility and my birthright. I no longer abandon myself to survive. I reclaim the parts of myself I left behind. I choose alignment over exhaustion. I return home to myself. Take these declarations and use them throughout this journey. This is going to be our declarations to ourselves that we are going to follow them and honor them so that each week we keep building on top of building all of our declarations. And then when we finish the whole month, you have a strong peace contract with declarations. Until we meet again, take care. God bless. Bye bye.